The girl faced the death penalty but remained silent during the trial, bowing her head to draw. A male body was found by the marsh, and the police quickly identified the suspect as a girl named Kia. Having grown up alone by the marsh, she was familiar with everything here, making Kia the prime suspect. Additionally, Kia had a romantic relationship with the man who was found dead, but he eventually married another woman. Witnesses recalled seeing them arguing by the river.
"You bother me again, and I'll kill you!"
The police also presented evidence. There were red fibers on Chase's body, matching a red hat found at Kia's house. People speculated that Kia killed the man because he didn't marry her. Subsequently, the police began to arrest Kia. She quickly fled into the woods, preparing to dive and escape. However, the police soon surrounded her, and Kia was arrested. People accused her. But is she really the killer? Old lawyer Milton is willing to defend Kia, and she tells him her story.
I had a family once.
One day, Kia's alcoholic father pushed her into the water, then beat her mother. This wasn't the first time. Unable to tolerate her husband's abuse any longer, Kia's mother chose to leave the family. After that, Kia's brothers and sisters also left, leaving only Kia behind because she was too young. Her father stopped cooking for her, and the grocer's wife told her about free lunches at school. But on her first day at school, Kia was mocked by her classmates, and she fled school in humiliation. Later, her father abandoned her too, leaving the house devoid of food. Kia had to learn to survive on her own. She caught fish and shrimp in the river, trading them for necessities. Nature taught Kia survival, independence, endurance, and resilience. Soon, Kia grew up, and now she had blossomed into a beautiful young woman. One day, she saw a swan feather on a tree stump. Over the next few days, she received mysterious gifts in the same place. Finally, Kia saw the person who had been leaving her the gifts. Kia immediately hid behind a large tree. On this day, she came here again full of anticipation, only to meet the man. It turned out they had met before when they were children, but the man had moved away later. Tate taught Kia how to read, and after a while, Kia developed a fondness for this tall man. They quickly fell in love. However, the happy times were so short-lived. Tate told Kia that he got into college and would soon leave here. Tate promised to come back to find her. Soon, the day of parting arrived, and Kia shed tears of reluctance. Day after day passed, and soon it was the day they had agreed to meet. Kia was full of anticipation. She put on a dress and waited from sunrise to sunset, and from night until dawn. However, Tate never appeared. Kia was extremely sad. She sat on the beach crying. Kia was very desperate. She burned all the items related to Tate. Perhaps only time could slowly heal her heart. After a long time, Kia met another man, Chase, who was a wealthy playboy. Perhaps Kia still longed for love, so she opened her heart to Chase and accepted him. But fate has a way of playing tricks on people. Her former love, Tate, returned, deeply regretting his lateness.
Why was the Bobcat worth every bit of the gas money?
Chase turned out to be a total jerk. He bragged to his friends about in bed with Kia. When Tate overheard this, he intervened, and the two men got into a fight. That night, Tate found Kia and wanted to reconcile with her, explaining the reasons for his absence. However, Kia promptly kicked him out. She concluded that Tate was untrustworthy. The next day, Kia unexpectedly saw Chase with his fiancée in town, which infuriated her. Despite Chase's attempts to maintain their relationship, Kia had had enough. She wanted to forget the past and renovate her home, but Chase continued to harass her. He even attempted to rape Kia, but Kia managed to grab a nearby stone just in time.
"You bother me again, and I'll kill you!"
Kia, sitting alone on the boat, looked out at the beautiful marshland. When she returned home, she found her house destroyed by Chase. The next morning, two young boys discovered Chase's body, and Kia was arrested as the prime suspect. However, the lawyer firmly believed in Kia's innocence. After hearing Kia's story, the lawyer concluded that she was a kind-hearted child who could not possibly commit such a crime. In the final courtroom plea, the elderly lawyer passionately expressed his opinion.
We labeled her and rejected her because we thought she was different.
Having listened to the lawyer's plea, Everyone had the answer, and ultimately, the jury unanimously found Kia not guilty.
Jury, find the defendant, Catherine Danielle Clark, not guilty.
Kia hugged the grocery store couple who had always helped her excitedly, but when facing Tate, she restrains her inner thoughts. From her eyes, it could be seen that she still loved this man, but she couldn't completely let go of the past. To be with the girl he loved, Tate chose to work in the small town after graduating from college. His sincerity once again touched Kia. They became the most romantic couple in the depths of the marsh. They got married and never parted for the rest of their lives. Until a long time later. The movie does not explicitly tell us who the murderer is. Some people believe it is her first love, Tate. However, on the night of Chase's death, a string of shell necklaces around his neck was missing, which was a token of love given to him by Kia. However, the court ultimately ruled Kia innocent, perhaps reflecting people's longing for beauty and innocence. However, after Kia's death, the man who had protected her throughout her life discovered the shell necklace in a nature note. Subscribe for more videos like this, turn on notifications and leave a like. It really helps the channel. Thank you for watching.